So yes, you read the title. This simple information I'm about to show you right now can easily add you $30,000+ as a realtor or an agent. This is the map we're going to go over today, and I put it in place everything I consider that has bring success to other agents and realtors we've worked with. So yes, without further ado, let's dive in. There are three components I consider are the most crucial ones when it comes to real estate marketing. The first one is the offer, and I've divided this into two main parts: the no-brainer offer and the unique seller proposition. You want to have both if you're a realtor or an agent. Basically, an offer is the space between the current place of your client and the desired place they want to go. But how do you create the ultimately valuable offer, something that your client really wants? Well, there are four components, or MOSI, put in place this equation that it's one of the best ones out there. And it basically, you have to mix all these to create a high value offer: the dream outcome, perceived likelihood of achievement, the time delay, and the effort and sacrifice. How do you do this? You do this by increasing the dream outcome and the perceived likelihood, and you have to decrease the time delay and the effort and sacrifice perceived by them. So before moving on, I want to explain you something that's really important, which is part of the time delay thing. That it's basically, if you can find a reliable way to get your clients' result faster, in hours, days, weeks, instead of months and even years, you will gain a huge advantage over your competition. And we know that as realtors or agents, we're gonna have advantage, that thing that makes us unique. So if you can find basically ways to decrease the time delay you're going to present the results to clients, it will be more valuable. And always try to find new and better ways to get your clients' results faster, because studying the most successful companies of the world, Netflix, that's an end or an attempt of an end. With Netflix, once you click the button, you can start watching any movie of the Netflix movie of the world, instead of going to the cinema, getting out of your house, driving the car, parking, then buying the tickets. With Netflix, it's just immediate, it's quick. And also Amazon with the Prime services, they offer things fast. So you want to create new and better ways to decrease the time delay, basically the space that separates the current situation of your customer and the desired situation. So if you can cover that space in the minimum amount of time, it's the best thing you can do as a realtor or an agent, and basically in anything, in any business. So I've put in place also some examples of some things you may want to just take a picture and stuff about realtors and agents. For buyers, realtors, if you help people to buy a house, they want someone who offers them good options, houses based on their budget. They also want to have someone who helps them with all their procedures, with everything, and someone that doesn't give them headache, basically, reduce the effort and sacrifice they have to make to sell their home or to buy that home. So also we have to sellers, because sellers ultimately want someone who makes their home more valuable, where they can earn more money basically, and they want to sell it to the best price they can possibly can, right? So we've covered the no-brainer offer. So now let's dive into the unique seller proposition. The unique seller proposition is something that it will basically makes you different of all bunch realtors, because why in the world would you just tell someone oh yeah, buy from me? You have to be someone they like and trust you, and someone oh yes, I want to sell my home with this specific realtor because I like something about them, right? So there are two things you can bear in mind to create a unique seller proposition, which is you want to create a very specific set of values that make you unique for your clients, and you also want to have this very clear that your offer and your services as a realtor or as an agent are going to be direct to a specific audience, to a specific solution that solves basically a specific problem and gives them a specific solution. So when you are the most unique, it's when you are really specific, and because in this way clients will be heard oh, this realtor just works with young families, or oh, maybe this realtor just works with people that just move on of the country, of the city. That will make you different and also having a key differentiator. So I will explain this in a really interesting way. You can see I have an example over here that you can start playing, and this is basically one of the best things I ever seen in my life for realtors. And you want to have two special factors in place. It's basically being creative and being unique. And I will give you an example of something you can start implementing tomorrow if you want, because it gives you incredible results. It has given incredible results to our clients, and it's basically using door hangers. Yes, it's really just mind-blowing because it gives incredible results. And why does it even give us incredible results? Because they are separate from mails, so it's not spammy. It doesn't go with all the letters and stuff you have in the mailbox. And also everybody sees what's hanging on their door. If you came from the grocery store and you just see a hanger on your door, what is this, right? Okay, so now I was playing you before going everything explanation, just this quick stare That's basically how any business makes money. That's grabbing attention, owning the attention, educating, and then converting. So the door hanger strategy will complete every single step of the stair, and I will show you how. So first, grabbing attention. You are going to grab their attention just by putting the door hanger on the door, because that's really just unique and just grabs attention, right? Then you're going to own their attention and educate them. How do you do this? Well, you will direct them to a YouTube video. You will put a QR code in the door hanger, which the QR code will direct them to a YouTube video. And I have a video explaining exactly how. You can go to my profile of this YouTube channel and search for the QR video code video. So for the QR code video, yes, right. So you want to direct them to a YouTube where you basically educate them into the thing you are trying to offer them, right? So this is the door hangers for buyers realtors. So I make this example for you to have just a notion of what this even means. So this is the door hanger for buyers. You just have text over here, just list the street and the QR code. And for sellers, we have something like this, like congratulations, your home just increased in value by number and the QR code. See how, you know what, this really intriguing and unique. And why does this even work? It's because this is one of the most useful strategies you can start using. Because who doesn't want to see inside their neighbor's house? And also people want to see the price of the property. So even if they are not searching like to buy a house, they will remember like, oh, this realtor left the door hanger. Do you remember, like this is unique, this is your key differentiator, this is your unique seller proposition. And you are also completing the stairs of the staircase basically. So now that we've covered the offer and the unique and no-brainer, we're going to go by far one of the most important steps in every single thing of any business, that it's educating your audiences. If you educate your audience will be more likely to buy from you in the future because you already give something of value to them. You want to create value, as much value as you can with your things. And as realtors and agents, you want to make this by lead magnets. So what lead magnets are, like what does that even mean? So let's put an example. If you help homeowners sell their homes, what is the problem of the homeowner? He wants to sell their home, right? So that's a really broad solution, but you can educate them with the steps before selling a home. So what are the steps? What does an owner even want? They want to know what their house is worth. They want to know how to increase the value of their housing, of their house. They need basically pictures of the house. They need cleaning, they need landscaping, they need staging, and a lot of things more. So these are all narrow problems. And these narrow problems are great for lead magnets. So you want to pick one of those problems and solve it for free. But at the end of the day, they will still have to sell their home, right? They will still have to buy a house. So you already help them with the prior problems, the narrow problems. So now that they need to solve like the big one, that's selling or buying the house, they will call you because they are more likely to buy from, like reciprocity, right? This is something psychological in humans, because reciprocity, like, oh, this realtor helped me a lot with that lead magnet, you know, like he really understands me, and he really, like, he's unique, he understands me because I get offer, because I think that offer is specifically for me. And also this is just realtor, it's great because he gave me the lead magnet that I needed, so now I would just hire them, right? So I made some examples of lead magnets for realtors that helps people sell their homes. And I will give you 3 examples. This is the first one, and the most common one also. That's the free home valuation report. You want to have a free detailed report of the current market value of the potential seller home, and you also want to have something that's giving value to sellers that are always, because sellers are always curious about their home worth, specifically in fluctuating markets. So this is one of by far the most common and the most effective. But also we have the staging tips and checklist. Checklists by far are one of the best strategies for lead magnets because it's really easy to consume and it's really valuable. So you want to provide a comprehensive guide on how to stage a home to attract buyers. And the last example I will give you, it's basically a seller guide to the market, where you create an in-depth guide about the local real estate market trends, including the best time to sell and tips for pricing their homes. So now to the buyers realtors, you have these 3 examples that you can take a picture if you wanna. I will just go on really fast because then this video is going to be really long. Is for having the first time home buyers guide, that is basically the most common one. Then having local area guides, and provide them a mortgage calculator tool along with tips and advices on securing the best financial options. So With that being covered, the third pillar, and also one of the most important one, it's having funnels in place, because funnels, just as you know, completes the stair, complete having a complete call lead to a paying customer basically. So this is the real estate marketing funnel. This is basically where people don't even know you, like this is cold people. They don't even know you exist, right? So they hear from you and they have now awareness. Then if you complete the steps correctly, then they're going to have interest. And if they are interested, they are more likely to make a conversion. So basically you can have the opportunity to close those deals, right? So basically having that in place just allows you to understanding basically the stair, that is the stair that I showed you over here. You want to grab attention of clients. You want to own that attention with having maybe their numbers, their emails, or you can just own the attention you grab, and also educating them and converting. Because once you understand this stair right here, it's one of the core concepts that will help you in any time of your life, because that's how you basically make money in any business. You want to have a cold lead and then convert them into a paying customer, right? This will generate you unlimited leads that will become engaged leads, because you already put in place all the systems. They will have referrals of people that will work with you, and that's also a good thing because it's social proof, and that increases the perceived likelihood of achievement. And ultimately you will grow your business to make more money. So this was the map. Without further ado, if you want to have this like in a place where you can return and see the door handler strategy and the things I'm putting in place for you, specifically for realtors and agents, I have a Facebook group where I will upload all these videos, these freebies, these images, where you can just come there and just start looking at it if you want to. So basically the Facebook group, it's completely free. I will provide them tips, tricks, pieces of content where it can basically guide you through this real estate marketing phase. It's completely free. The link is in the description, so you can go and just check the Facebook group, and if it gives you value, you can also subscribe to this channel if it was valuable to you and if you want to know more real estate marketing tips basically. So yeah, that was all. Thank you.